Howdy, Rob Cootie here, the MLM Solution. How you doing? Today is Monday. Golly, can you imagine? It's the 16th already. Currently 10:56 and 57 seconds Eastern Standard Time. And would you know, each and every day, Monday through Friday, we go live on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and you can find us very easily by using our hashtag. Find us anywhere on the internet, on social media, whatever, using hashtag the MLM Solution. It's hashtag the MLM Solution. Also, if you go to our website, themlmsolution.net, themlmsolution.net, hit the share button there as well. As you know, it only takes a second or two to do that, guys, and the positive process of sharing starts. You can have an impact on somebody's life across the globe that you don't even know, which is a powerful and wonderful thing, by simply sharing this information that can empower them to do great things with this wonderful business model. You can be a part of that process by simply taking a few seconds to share either our hashtag or website. That being said, today's podcast number 234, the importance of pin rank advancement in your business. Let me say it again, the importance of pin rank advancement in your business. Guys, if you don't understand the importance, if you don't know how to log in your back office and read what it's telling you, especially on pin rank advancement and the importance of that, then you're missing one of the most important business building tactics, inside knowledge, whatever you want to call it, around. You have to know how to read that. It's going to give you an indication of the health of your business. It'll also let you know where there's problems and where you need to, when you need to address those problems and where. All right, with that being said, I'm going to hop off here. Join us 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. We shall see you in a moment.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie and Marie Cannon.
Hello there, Miss Marie. How are you today?
Good morning. Happy Monday to you. How's it going?
Happy Monday. It's going very well. How's it going for you?
Can't complain. The beginning of another busy week, but that's all right.
I'm glad. I'm number one. I'm glad that we're both here, and I understand the busy part. And I'd rather be busy than not. And you and I are certainly that.
Yeah, but the problem is being so busy makes the time fly.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable how fast it goes. You know, I don't even know what to say sometimes to that. I'd look up and say, "Please slow down, please."
Exactly.
You know, I'd like to be on this earth a little bit longer. But yeah, it is humbling this year as I watch the time just fly by. And I just shake my head. My gosh, it seems like you and I just started January. We were celebrating the new year. Look at us.
And now we're creeping up on episode 300.
Oh, creeping up. We're racing towards it. We're almost there. I mean, so you know how that goes. Anyway, this weekend was a very nice one. Did you have a nice weekend? Was it relaxing?
I did. Had a good time. Hung out with some friends. Got a lot of the life maintenance things done. A lot of relaxation. So yeah, definitely cannot complain.
Well, there you go, man. That's a great weekend to have. That's a great way to look at the weekend as well. So I'm jealous, but at the same time, I've had a very relaxing weekend as well. So I have nothing to complain about in that category. That's for sure. I will take it. That being said, we have an interesting subject today, but before we get started, let's do a couple things as usual. Guys, if you like what you see and hear, and you can see what we're sharing with you, can help you, and you understand the points we're making, please give us a thumbs up. that immediate feedback not only lets us know that we're hitting the nail on the head, but also helps us with the algorithm so that we can continue to get in front of our fellow network marketers. This is a team environment, meaning that, hey, we're bringing free content to you guys because we want to empower you with the right information so you can utilize this business model to do some amazing things for yourself and your family. All we ask in return is that you help us by giving us a thumbs up and sharing and commenting. And that it goes a long way in helping us. And if you will, as I just said, please share, like, and comment on our various social media platforms. We appreciate it. And we'll say thank you in advance. If you go to our YouTube channel, please register and hit the little bell twice so that you can get notified when we go live and upload new content. That being said, Miss Marie, at the same time, just to let everybody know that there are, as you know, Miss Marie, you and I talked about it. I have been uploading, if you will. I won't say uploading, delaying our podcast stream to different time zones so I can find out where our biggest audience is. And I put a little disclaimer in there. And it's really interesting, the results you get doing that. Because we don't know. Miss Marie and I picked 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because we really didn't know where else to go. But we are testing, like everything else, as we move forward, different time slots to see what is going to be best. Do we continue to stream live, or do we record and then upload the broadcast during a time frame where more people can get to it? You would think people would be able to get to it 24/7, right, Miss Marie? But people have busy time frames, and they don't have time always. And it's interesting. Some people at 10, 11, 12, and 1 in the morning, in other words, 10 at night, 11 at night, after the kids are in bed and things have calmed down, they'll go and do training or investigative work. So it's very interesting.
Or we're putting people to sleep. I don't know.
Well, the numbers don't say that, but we'll see. And and plus, as you know, Miss Marie, our website was being bombarded by hackers. And in order to save what we put together, Rob had to put a hold on it and work with the hosting company. And I think we got some headway in that, Miss Marie. So it's back. I turned it back on. And so far. So if you guys saw the website like Miss Marie did, I think she saw where it went there. And there was a little, I guess you call it disclaimer or banner. I'm not sure what it was. But it just said, hey, this account is inactive at this moment. Right, Miss Marie?
Yep.
And that's what that was about, guys, is that I turned it off because, man, were we getting bombarded. It was crazy. It was not fun. And thank God we're not hosting it, Miss Marie, like I used to with WordPress, where I was the security person and the developer. And I had to do the same thing. I had to turn it off. Matter of fact, I told the wife one day, I said, that's it. I turned everything off. I deleted everything and started over. And that's how I went to this platform. Because it's tough, Miss Marie, when you start getting attacked like that.
Yep. And unfortunately, there's lots of skilled people out there with nothing better to do. So
I know it. And if you're making money or drawing attention, guess what? They want that, right? If they think that you have credit card numbers on file or anything like that, they're going to try and get in there. Thank God we don't do that. We use another company, a third-party processor for that reason, so that we don't have to worry about that encryption and storing credit cards. That's awesome, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So they're wasting their time. If you hear me, you're wasting your time. All right, Miss Marie. Let's get to it. Our live event. Miss Marie is going to be getting some documentation this week as we move forward, because her and I are going to work together as a team to start bringing this thing to reality. Of course, it'll be next year, but we're going to start that process now. And you want to be on this list. It's nothing more than a notification list. As you know, if you fill out a form on our site, it's nothing more than a list. You're not going to be sold anything. You're not going to get in a bunch of emails. All you're going to do, you're going to get an email that says, hey, congratulations, you're on the list. And we will send you updates on the live event progress as we go along. And that's it. Right, Miss Marie? Nothing more, nothing less.
That is correct. And you can go register at MLMmastersacademy.com. Takes all of 2 minutes.
That's
well
right.
worth your time. So take a minute today and go do that.
Right. And as you can see by the big yellow banner, there is no payment. Miss Marie, that was Miss Marie's idea. It never dawned on me that people thought there might be a down payment. No. At this time, there is no money to be exchanged. And as you can see, the first 100 registrants and attendees, keyword and attendees, will be treated in a VIP manner, unlike anything they've experienced before. So you don't want to miss out on the live event. I'm going to tell you, you think we teach you great information here, wait till you get to the live event. I've been making a list of very important things that we do not talk about on the show, and you do not want to miss out on this critical information. There are things I will do live that I will not do online. And I'm going to tell you the impact it will have on you as you leave that environment. That live event is going to be profound. I kid you not.
Like your soft shoe dance. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that one of the VIP experiences?
I believe you exposed that. How dare you? Oh boy, she's always full of surprises. All right, with that being said,
that's not all I'm full of, but
yeah. Anyway, 4 critical mistakes most networkers make. Yes, even the veterans. And guess what? We're going to teach you how to overcome them with this package. Are you making these mistakes? Look at the guy in the picture. You can tell he's frustrated. Chances are he's making them, and chances are you are too. If you're making even one of these mistakes, you're undermining the very success you're trying to put into place. How frustrating can that be? Matter of fact, a lot of you guys don't even know you're making these mistakes. And if you're too full of pride, you won't admit it. You won't sit back and take a look and say, I wonder, am I in fact making one of these mistakes? I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you're making one or all 4. You are destroying the very progress that you're trying to make. You'll have short-term progress, but it'll start falling apart down the road very quickly because these mistakes will eat away until it's an avalanche, and then it's too late. Don't do that to yourself. You're putting a lot of valuable time and effort into this. Make sure you're doing the right things. Get this package. Find out what these 4 critical mistakes are, and more importantly, how to overcome them, as the title says there. As you can see, it's 50% off. You get 1 video, 1 audio, 1 ebook, plus hundreds of dollars worth of free bonuses. And these are valuable. These are valuable bonuses. When you see what the bonuses are, you're going to be shocked because this is empowering information. The bonuses that we're giving you is above and beyond what most people do. And they are surprise bonuses, and you will be surprised. 50% off, usually $29.95. Now for 24 hours, only $15.95. So don't miss out. Ms. Marie, you have anything to add to that? Because I know it's one of your favorite products, or is that good enough?
Yeah, I think you covered that well. I'm excited to dig into today's topic.
Me too. All right. With that being said, it's going to be a short one, not because of the time, but because of the fact that this information here is really straightforward, very simple. We're going to teach you the importance of it. Obviously, as you can see, we're also going to teach you how to read it when you log into your back office. Okay, because this is one of the true indicators. You know, you can sit and talk all day long about Miss Marie and I did episodes. I think we did 2, maybe 3 episodes, Miss Marie, on reading your back office. Did we not? We did one on the story your back office will tell you. Then we did one on how to read it. And then we did one on how to find your true leaders in your back office. Am I not correct?
That sounds absolutely correct. And we've probably mentioned the back office in about half a dozen other episodes on top of that. So
yeah, you're right. Okay, so with that being said, guys, here's the thing. The reason we bring this up is because one of the most important things that you're going to do, and believe it or not, it's not a tactic, it's not a method, it's not a strategy. And that's basically what we teach. Probably 98% of the things we teach is that. Other things are tools. And this is really experience. Would you not say, Miss Marie, reading the back office comes from experience. Mm-hmm. Everybody logs into back office. I don't know about you, Miss Marie. When I used to log in, I really didn't know what I was looking at. I knew what it was for. I understood the volume was there. I understood that I could see people's names. I could see my hierarchy and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about. But outside of that, I really didn't understand the story that a back office would tell you if you knew what you were looking at. And I'm sure you learned that as well.
Right.
So Well, the reason we bring it up, guys, because part of reading that back office is not only one of the other really important things is identifying your true leaders when you go into the back office. We're not going to get into that, but that's an episode unto itself. Please research it on our Facebook and YouTube channels, and you'll see what we're talking about. Watch and listen to that episode on SoundCloud, Blueberry, Apple, etc. All that is an important episode. Why do I say that? Because you have to know what your true leaders are. And that leads us to the subject of today, okay? And that is the importance of pin rank advancement. And you say, well, what's that got to do with true leaders? Well, there's multiple characteristics. Just because somebody's doing 100 PV per month doesn't automatically make them a leader, okay? A leader, that's a trait of a leader, but that doesn't make them a true leader. Okay, a true leader is sponsoring people. A true leader is creating volume. The true leader is setting the example and is out there working the tail end off. The true leader is doing more than 100 PV. They're not doing just 100 PV on the nose. Even if it's 105 PV, they're stepping up and maybe all that they can afford. And guess what? You want to what? Make sure that you know how to read those telltale signs when you log into your back office, because that is going to help indicate, and there's other indicators and factors, a true leader. And once again, that leads into our subject of today, the pin rank advancement. Because look, if you have a true leader that is out there building a business, they're listening to you, they're working with you, they're asking the right questions, they're making mistakes, but they're moving forward, and they're doing so aggressively. When you log your back office, everything that you look at indicates that you have a true leader in this individual, okay? And one of the indicators is how much pin rank advancement is happening in their organization. Now, if Miss Marie sponsored me and I'm tearing it up, Miss Marie, when she logs in, she knows what to look for as a true leader, and part of that is the pin rank advancement. She'll look at Rob's organization and say, well, how many people are experiencing pin rank advancement in Rob's business? And here's the thing. If Rob has 14 new pin rank advancements in 1 month, and Miss Marie only has 8, she's like, oh, crap, I got to get my butt in gear. This dude's embarrassing me. I can't let him do that, right? That's going to motivate her, because she doesn't want to be embarrassed by Rob. She's the one that taught Rob. Well, she don't want to be outperformed, right, Miss Marie? So it's not only an indicator, but it's also a motivator. And you say, well, why is that important? Because look, if Miss Marie wants a long-term, stable, and profitable business that will throw out the money that she wants to live the lifestyle that she desires, she has to have a stable business that is just working like a machine and pumping out money each and every month. Just keeps on pumping it out. Well, what is part of that success formula? We always say the essence of this industry and this business is leaders. Whoever has the most leaders wins. Well, how can you tell what leaders are? One of the true indicators of a leader is what? Pin rank advancement. Not only for themselves, Miss Marie, but also the number of people that are breaking pin rank on a consistent basis, not just every once in a while, in their organization. What does that tell you about the person? Not only are they a great leader and holding people accountable for doing the right things, because that's how pin rank advancement happens, you're doing the right things, but also, Miss Marie, what it says is that they are empowering people with the right information, training them correctly, and setting the example. In other words, there's a lot of positives when you have consistent pin rank advancement taking place in a business. That is a very healthy environment, and that's exactly what it is you want. Because Miss Marie, you could have a true leader, but that doesn't mean it's a healthy business. They could be doing more than 100 PV per month. They could have 1 or 2 pin rank advancements in a month. They could be out there sponsoring people and doing methodical growth. But that's not really an indicator of a true leader. That's somebody that's moving ahead, and their lifestyle might dictate that that's as fast as they can go. And you embrace those people. You don't knock them. We talked about that. We're not going to get into it here. That's not what I'm getting at here. What I'm saying is that that person at this moment is not really being the true leader they need to be in order to develop the lifestyle income they want. Because here's what happens. If you go slow and methodical, guess what your downline is going to do? Slow and methodical. It'll take you 3, 4, 5 years to get to the same place that Marie's going to get to in 18 months to 2 years. Right, Miss Marie?
Well, potentially, absolutely. It's all about that speed and urgency
That's
again,
right.
rather than the plodding along, right?
That's right. Right. And if you plot along, what does your downline do? And you can't hold them accountable. You can't put their feet to the fire because guess what? What are you doing? Right. Now, this is not a bitch session. This is not to point a finger. Miss Marie and I always promote and advocate patience and love. Right, Miss Marie? We never tell people to give them a hard time. We do tell you to be a strong leader and stand up and have a backbone and set the example and stand up to people that are aggressive and being out of control and make the tough decisions. Yes, but that doesn't mean that it bleeds over into saying, well, that person's a slug, that person's a nobody, that person, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Every person has different spots in life at different time frames. And if somebody is doing 100 PV per month and they're sponsoring a few people a month, guess what? That is positive, right, Miss Marie? May not be the pace that they need, but they determine that. So once again, why is it important about pin rank advancement? Because I got to show you somebody that's aggressively moving forward, like Rob doing 14 new pin rank advancements a month versus this person that's only doing 2. There's a yin and a yang. There's a good and a bad in everything in life, and you have to talk about both. Now, the person's doing 2 pin rank advancements in a month. That's not bad, but it's not good either based on what it is they want, right, Miss Marie? They determine the money they want. They determine the lifestyle they want. And all of that will help them identify the activity and the commitment level that they're going to give to their business, right, Miss Marie?
Well, yes. And again, that goes back to the fact that each individual in your organization owns their own business. You're not having an employer-employee relationship. You can't dictate activity. You can train, you can encourage, you can lead by example, but you definitely can't make people do something you want them to do when they have a different plan in mind.
That's right. And I'm going to say this, guys, because this is really important. You have to focus on what you need to do. You need to look at your 90-day goal sheet and say, my gosh, I can't worry about the person's only doing 2 people a month. I have to do what? I've got a long way to go to sponsor 60 people in 90 days. You need to move forward and accept them where they are. We talk about that. Let the 5 be the best 5 they can ever be, right, Miss Marie? Don't try and raise the dead and take them from a 5 to a 10. And don't say to yourself, wow, they could be really good if they would just get the vision. Your job is not to give them the vision. They will get the vision on their own or they won't. Your job is to do what? Stay focused on that goal sheet and move forward towards your own goals, right, Miss Marie? Set the pace. And that way, if the person ever comes up that's only got 2 pin rank advancements per month, which is good, okay, it's better than 0, all right? But the bottom line is if they ever come up to you and they say, hey, how did you do that? It's not that you're going to lord it over them, your success. You're going to say, look, all I did was stay focused on my goals. Looked at my 90-day goal sheet, and I had to take care of myself. And I've worked with the people that were willing to work with me, right, Miss Marie? It's that simple, okay? So you say, okay, well, what does that got to do with the importance of the pin rank advancement? Because, look, in order for pin rank advancement to happen, you've got to be a strong leader, and you've got to move forward towards your own goals. Why? Because you got to work the numbers of network marketing. And when you work the numbers of network marketing, including the scale of ambition, guess what? You're going to sponsor people that are going to have the same vision. You've got to realize that what you're doing when you're out there sponsoring for people, you're weeding through people that don't like network marketing. You're weeding through people that have been in it before and didn't have any success. You're weeding through all these people to look for somebody that's just like you, which means they get it. They see the business model or they've already seen it before. They're like, you know what? I totally get this. I'm going to jump on this and I'm going to run with it. That's what you're looking for, right, Miss Marie? Mm-hmm. Richard Paul said, I'll spend a year looking for one Jerry Campese. That should tell you something about the value of one Jerry Campese and the effort it can take sometimes to find that one person. And what you got to do is work the numbers, right, Miss Marie? And that's the power of the scale of ambition, because it helps you to zero in on those people that can give you a great chance to find that Jerry Campese, right? So,
absolutely.
Yeah. So you want as many 5s on your team as possible. And the 5s and aboves are people that have characteristics that are like yours. They're willing to go out and work. They're committed. They'll fight through brick walls. They got thick skin. They're used to success. They're used to setting goals and going after them, etc. In other words, you're duplicating yourself. You don't have to convince them the business model is good. You don't have to convince them this and that. They get it. They're like, get out of the way. Just teach me how to do it. Let's go. That's what you're looking for. And if you have to go through 30 people to find one or two of those, you know what? You are batting a great average. So with that being said, why, once again, does this indicate the importance of pin rank advancement? Because when you have somebody like that, and you log into your back office and you only see the aggressiveness that they have and you see the numbers that they're creating, and there is pin rank advancement that's coming out from everywhere, guys, not only is there a volume explosion taking place, but you are watching and witnessing yourself the stability, the birth of stability and profitability in your own business. What you have a hold of somebody, one of the, remember Miss Marie would tell you, 3 to 5 legs make up 95% of your income, right?
Right.
Okay. And this, what is this? When you log in your back office and you see this person tearing it up, what does that tell you? To work with them to do what, Miss Marie? To drive the legs deep to get what? 3 liters or more in those legs. And you say, well, why is that important? Because here's the thing, 3 liters or more in a leg brings stability. Now you say, what does that got to do with pin rank advancement? Because look, leaders usually are high pin rank, right, Miss Marie? I'm not talking about a direct. You know, that's nice. I'm talking about like based on the comp plan and the way they use the pin indicators, you know, a ruby, a sapphire, sometimes a ruby's not even, you know, sapphire. Gosh, I need to look at all those. Pearl, you know, and the value of the stone usually indicates the higher rankings up to diamond, and then double diamond, triple diamond, based on, you know, black diamond, purple diamond, all of that, blue diamond. Right, Miss Marie, there's a lot of different designations for the importance of, and the more, if you have a leg, Miss Marie, that has, let's say that leg is really healthy and it's deep, and it's everybody, all the leaders in there, Miss Marie, are a sapphire and above, all the way up to a double diamond or a blue diamond. Okay, Miss Marie, is that a healthy leg? Hell yeah, it is. Miss Marie be like, she'd be dancing all over because she knows the chances are that leg is set for life. Okay. And if you get the double diamond or blue diamond, guys, guess what? You are sitting on the beach. You're a figurehead. You are now at phase 5 of the business building process, which means what, Miss Marie? That you're the figurehead, right? It's important for you to do a live event every once in a while. It's important for you to do videos. And so that people can see you, and then people can understand that you do, in fact, live the lifestyle. Because that, in what, Miss Marie, that influences people, that lets them know, hey, this is real. Look at what he accomplished. He started here, and look, he's at a blue diamond. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, look at her. She's a triple diamond, you know, or yellow diamond, whatever. That's when you become a figurehead. When you build an organization that has that many leaders down that deep, right, Miss Marie? Yeah. Now, the funny thing is, Miss Marie could have a double blue diamond in that leg, and Miss Marie herself could only be a sapphire or not a ruby, a pearl. Okay, and you say, well, Rob, how could that be? Because based on the comp plan, if Miss Marie only has that one leg and the other legs are not breaking a lot, they could be creating volume. But guess what? Comp plans are about leaders, right, Miss Marie?
Yep.
And pin rank is an indicator of what? Leaders above a certain level. Okay. And certain comp plans are pearls or sapphires or rubies. I can't sit here and tell you which ones. Right, Miss Marie? You've seen those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say it's at a sapphire or pearl level. Anything below the pearl is nice, but those are rookie leaders. They're learning, they're getting their feet wet, their businesses are up and down, they've got a few leaders here and there. They're making some money, but they're not making great money, right, Miss Marie? But once they get above pearl and up, that's when things start getting serious. And usually, guess what, Miss Marie? The 10,000 group volume is what? Right at that threshold of going from a ruby or a sapphire to a pearl, right, Miss Marie? It's that gateway, it's that segue, that next step into the big time. And the pin rank usually indicates that. And Miss Marie and I could look at a comp plan for the most part. There's some I definitely cannot. I'm not going to act like I'm a total guru on comp plans. Paul's much better at it than I am. but I used to be pretty good at it. But I could look at a comp plan and pretty much tell you at 10,000 group volume what it was going to get you and how many leaders you needed to get to capture the most money. Just because you're creating 10,000 group volume doesn't mean you look. If you create 10,000 group volume and you look at the comp plan and it says, hey, we're going to pay you $800 to $2,500. You say, Rob, why is that a range? Well, because $800 would be if you only had 1 or 2 pins in your business, even if you had 10,000 group volume, right, Ms. Marie? Because you're not developing leaders. What does the company want? The company wants profitability and stability, right, Ms. Marie? How does that happen? The more leaders, the reason they reward people for moving up pin rank advancement, guys, and give you bigger bonus checks and everything is because the more leaders they have, indicated by pin ranks, the healthier the company is, right, Ms. Marie?
Well, yeah, and I think something that may be important to point out here is that some of those lower level pin rank advancements, the rubies, the sapphires, maybe the pearls, whatever it is, maybe there's a jade in there or something, I don't know. But usually those lower level pin rank advancements are driven solely by the amount of volume produced in your organization, right? And as you get to the higher pin ranks, you start having requirements that actually build in the development of leaders. So to get to a diamond pin rank, for example, it may require you to have 2 pearls in each of your legs or something like that in order to hit diamond. So you're looking at pin rank advancement from a couple different levels, right? You want to help develop the leaders in your organization, and that's reflected by the pin rank advancement. But then as those people advance in pin rank, it helps advance yours as well, and it determines the type of leader that it is in your organization. You can have someone that's killing it from a volume perspective, and they'll maybe cap out at, say, the sapphire or whatever.
That's
and
right.
they just can't quite get to the diamond because they're more of a product person. They're pushing more of the retail. So they contribute a lot of volume to your organization, but they're not necessarily contributing a lot of leaders. So they kind of hit that ceiling in the pin rank advancement.
That's
Does
right.
that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. That's a great example. And that's exactly what I was bringing up that's one example of many that you can have. There's so many different ways and so many different scenarios that can unfold when it comes to a comp plan. And she's right. And the point is, if you can create all kinds of volume. I know one guy that was fortunate enough to sponsor the Duncan family in Amway. And he was making $20,000-$30,000 a month just off of but that was pretty much all he was making, Miss Marie. Now you say, oh my gosh, I'd love to make, I agree with you. I mean, that's really nice money. But here's the thing, Miss Marie, he could have been making $100,000, $200,000 a month, no joke, a month if he did what? Had more leaders, which meant what? More pin. If you look at the comp plan of Amway, it rewarded you for what? Developing pin rank people. In other words, leaders, meaning that you have to be a teacher. You have to say, no, you can't do that because here's why. You need to get back on track. Here's why, for your own benefit. Okay, not for mine, for yours. Right? And this guy was not that type. He was just lucky. He just got out there and he happened to know the Duncan family, sponsored them. The whole family, all of them ended up being diamonds. They're huge. If you look up Duncan family of Amway, you'll see the impact they've had on Amway as a company. It's absolutely huge. And so, that guy was happy with that, Miss Marie. He really didn't care. And, if you're making $30,000 a month in the 80s, I'm sure that you probably didn't care, right? But the thing is,
problem to have.
Yeah, nice problem to have. But the thing is, you better be stashing that money away because the Duncans either are going to go someplace else, somebody's going to recruit them, or they're going to pass away. I mean, it's going to be one of the 3 scenarios. It's not going to last forever. But if you went out and sponsored more people outside of the Duncans, even if the Duncans quit, guess what? Your business goes on for infamy, right, Miss Marie? You pretty much just set yourself up for a lifetime of income. So why is pin rank advancement when you log in your back office? Because it's going to immediately tell you what leader is really teaching the proper stuff, right, Miss Marie? Which tells Miss Marie what? Hey, this person's really got it. I don't need to be harassing them. I need to send them. That tells Miss Marie that she needs to send them. Like 1 month, she might send them a 3-day getaway. Why would she do that? Because number 1, she can afford it. Number 2, she's saying, hey, I really appreciate you guys are awesome. I love having you in my organization. if there's anything at all I can do, and by the way, I paid for a 3-day weekend, any place you want to go. Okay, even if it costs Miss Marie $10,000, she'd be more than happy to pay $10,000 because she's making $40,000-$50,000 a month. Okay, all right. So she's like, it's an investment. I can write it off on my taxes. Check with your tax attorney. I can write it off on my taxes. You know what? It's a one-time gift legally, and you know what? I'm going to be able to let them enjoy themselves and let them know how much I appreciate what they're doing. Right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she doesn't call them up. She doesn't text them other than if she sees them go to another level. Hey, I see you made yellow diamond. Dude, that is freaking crazy. I am so proud of you. I'm so glad to have you in my business. I would love to be there to celebrate with you, but hey, here's what I'm going to do. And, you know, she could send him a Rolex, right, Miss Marie? And that solidifies that because that person knows that Miss Marie, that's serious commitment, sending a Rolex to them, right? Miss Marie, you already sent them on a 3-day weekend at a place of their choice, $10,000 weekend. Now she's sending them a Rolex. And you know what? It's just her way of saying, and she doesn't do it every time they have some little success. It's when they make another major step. Now, why is that important in the pin rank stuff? Because here's what it's telling her. She's reading her back office. She does not want to lose that person to another company. She realizes the organization they put together and the money that she can make if she keeps them in her business. So she's going to what? Invest in her own business by sending them on these gifts and getaways, okay? And she's also going to continue to watch the pin rank advancement in there. Miss Marie, I have seen organizations that we talked about, remember creating volume first on a monthly basis and then a weekly basis and then on a daily basis. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Well, pin rank advancement does the same thing. It follows the volume, guys. In order for you to move up in pin rank, you have to have two things happen: volume creation and growth, of course, and leaders breaking in your business. Okay, as Miss Marie said, those are the two ways you move up the rank. The higher up you go, then people, when they meet you at the live events and they see that you're a pearl, they're going to say, wow, that means that they've got 5 people in their business at Ruby or above, and that they're doing 10,000 group volume and above, or 15,000 group volume. In other words, people know, if they know the company, they know the organization you put together, and they're like, oh, dude, that is freaking awesome. Can I shake your hand? Right, Miss Marie? Can I have a picture? That's what they do because they understand the work it took. They understand the business they have put together. Right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you become kind of a star. Would you not agree?
Yeah, it's kind of like being a minor internet star.
Yes. And the thing is that at the same time, if you're a diamond or above, oh man, I mean, you walk on water. People are just blown away. And to be around a diamond is just like, man, you talking about autograph sessions and pictures. I mean, it's almost like you're a rock star. So you don't do it for that reason, obviously. But the thing is that the only way you can get to be a diamond is by being a great teacher and an enabler, and also supporting the people that are growing, right, Miss Marie? Because if you sponsor the right people, you're pretty much going to get out of the way and just let them know I'm here for you and check in every once in a while, right? Yep. That's what you're going to do, because they're going to take off, regardless of whether Miss Marie does anything or not. They're going to take off, okay? Because they realize they got it, and if she trained them right, she's tickled pink. That allows her to go out and sponsor more people or work with the other people. Okay, so let's summarize real quick. Pin rank advancement indicates not only the money that you are making, but also indicates the healthiness of your business, the stability of your business, and pretty much the profitability. It also shows you where your weaknesses are, where you need. If you got most of your pin rank happening in one leg, you got a problem. Okay, right, Miss Marie? And she's got to look and see what other legs are close to that organization that is creating the most pin rank advancement. Okay. If she has one that's creating 30 a month and she's got another one's creating 18, well, she needs to work with that one that's creating 18, and she'll get with them and say, hey, is there anything I can do? You're doing really well, but I think I can help you get it up. How would you like to get 25 a month? New pin rank. Oh man, I'd love that, because they're already doing the work, but they may be at a stop still, not understanding exactly how that 18 new pin rank advancements are happening per month. And if they could get Miss Marie to show them and help them understand that, they'd be like, oh, thank you so much. Now I can do that. Yeah, I'll take it up to 25 now, because she's going to show them what? Not just how the pin ranks. She's going to look at the money you can make if you were to add these extra 7 pin. Here's how you do that. You've done a great job here. Man, kudos to you. But let me show you how you can do what's going to happen. And look at the money you can make now. They'll be like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to do that. I'm only 7 away. I'm going to make that kind of money if I do that. So you got to show people the money. Okay, it's not about the pretty pins. They're cute and fun to wear. It's the money, right, Miss Marie? That's what it's about. So
ultimately, it's the money that drives the success and helps people reach their dreams, right? Because they're either looking for more income, the lifestyle upgrade, or the time freedom, and that all requires the money.
It all requires the money. And here's the thing. Money motivates people, Miss Marie, especially when they're that close. Oh, you mean I'm only going to take 10 more steps and I'm there? You mean if I take 10 more steps and dig an 8-foot hole, I'll find that treasure? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do it. Okay. Especially if they trust you. I trust you, Miss Marie. If you tell me 10 more steps and 8 feet down, I'm going to do it. I trust you. And lo and behold, there's a treasure. What do you think they'll do next time? Miss Marie says, well, this time you got to take 20 steps and dig a 20-foot hole. I'll do it. Okay. Well, why am I going to do this one, Miss Marie? Because guess what? This treasure is going to be 3 times the size of the last. Oh my gosh. Well, hell yeah, I'm going to do it. 20 steps, start digging 20 down. Right, Miss Marie?
Yep.
You got to show them the money. You got to show them how it's going to benefit them. And then she'll show them, okay, because it's mechanics from that point on. If they're creating 18 new pins a month, getting it to 25 is just mechanics, right, Miss Marie? You just, because they may not know how to read the back office. Miss Marie does. She'll log in with them. She'll say, okay, here, look at this. Oh, okay, this is where the problem is, and this is how you fix that. Oh, really? That's all I got to do? Yep. And then on the go. Okay, and more times than not, it's that they didn't work the numbers right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't sponsored enough people 5 and above. I mean, it's typically what it is. The numbers are not working in their favor, but they work the numbers just enough to really have a nice business. Would you not agree?
Absolutely agree.
Okay, so with that being said, guys, pin rank advancement, as I said, indicates healthiness, profitability, stability, your weak areas that need attention, okay, and helps you to help them. Okay, that's the importance of pin rank advancement in your business. And you want as many diamonds as you can possibly get. And you say, why, as we close? Because diamonds rarely want to leave. They did all that hard work. Now they want to enjoy it. And guess what? They're a rock star within this company, right, Miss Marie? They are somebody. And if they've really been nobody, in other words, I don't mean a nobody. God doesn't make nobodies, but I mean somebody that really didn't get a lot of attention, somebody that really didn't get a lot of respect in their life. And for the first time ever, people respect them, and people say, wow, you really did a great job. And they're getting all these kudos and awards. They're like, you know what? This is really cool, especially if Miss Marie says, look, you know what? I can understand if you're going to look at another business, but always understand this. Lightning doesn't always strike twice. Okay? Enjoy this while you can. Make as much money as you can. And don't be greedy. Don't go to a new company for 3 cents more on the dollar. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. That means stability for you, but also it allows them to enjoy what they worked so hard to get. If you make it to diamond, I'm telling you, you're a rock star within the company, and you're going to be treated that way. As we close, would you not agree with that final statement?
I absolutely agree with that final statement. That is why pin rank is important to your business. It's a reflection of the leaders that you're developing and the income level that you're achieving ultimately.
Right. And let me close by saying this, and we are closing. Pin rank advancement is all dictated by you being a great teacher and enabler, period. That means you got to use our system, the 5 simple steps. I kid you not. Because the only way good duplication has a chance to take hold is by everybody doing the same thing, right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? A teacher does what? Uses the tools at their disposal to ensure that their students learn the proper stuff. Right, Miss Marie? It's not about Rob. It's not about Marie. We have the knowledge. If Miss Marie and I were to start a business today, we would use the 5 simple steps, business building system. There's no doubt about it. And we'd make sure that everybody got started off on the exact same step. Because we know that if they didn't, we were shooting ourselves in the foot, and our chances of success is going to be greatly diminished. And we're going to have to sponsor more people to make up for the people that didn't get off on the right step, because the numbers won't work in our favor, right, Miss Marie? You and I know that.
Yep.
And if somebody refuses to participate in that first step program, guess what? They disqualify themselves, don't they, Miss? Because we can't save them. We can't do it. There's nothing we could say. There's nothing we could do. All right.
And speaking of numbers working in your favor,
No, wasn't that a great lead in on my part?
what are we talking about on the show tomorrow?
I know it.
The true numbers of network marketing.
We've talked about the numbers of network marketing, but the true numbers. What are the true numbers of network marketing? We're going to talk about that tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. It goes hand in hand with what we talked about today, but it's even a deeper look, and it's not complicated at all, is like today wasn't. But the point is that the true numbers of network marketing, you have to be able to know what they are, and you have to understand what they mean. In order for you as a leader, as you're moving up the pin rank, you need to know what they mean, because your future and your stability and profitability is dependent on it. All right, Miss Marie, with that being said, you got anything else to add as we close?
I do not. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's show.
I agree. See you guys tomorrow. God bless. Take care. We'll see you at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. Download our podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, and other podcast platforms. Visit our website at www.themlmsolution.net for additional important information, show details, and past shows. Follow us on Parler, Rumble, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, or the get notified button while visiting our other social media platforms.